Helm's Deep should have fallen. Frodo should have quit miles before Mordor. Two Towers is about one question. How do you keep going when you're completely surrounded? Spirit stories show how to overcome spirits with Yinyang characters. And Two Towers is the map. Welcome to the LOTR Rohan Spirit Story, LOTR2. Rohan's spirit story shows how to overcome the unformed energy in a spirit with the courage and unity of the free peoples of Middle-earth as they battle against Saruman. Mother Yang Rising, King Theoden, as energy-forming knowledge, shows as he inspires his people with hope and determination. Hero Yang, Aragorn as a formed knowledge structure leads Rohan with courage and unity against overwhelming odds. Magician Yin Rising, Gandalf as knowledge breaking down, reveals inner conflicts and strengths during the siege. Monster Yin, Saruman as unformed energy, represents chaos and malevolence that must be defeated. Yin-Yang Connection, Theoden, Mother Yang Rising, inspires Rohan to stand against darkness. While Aragorn's charge, Hero Yang, solidifies their bond, Gandalf's timely arrival and strategic insight, Magician Yin Rising, break down the Uruk's advantage. But Saruman's chaotic ambition, Monster Yin, threatens the world with destruction and despair. Lord of the Rings. The Two Towers Spirit Story Scene 1. Aragorn and his companions relentlessly pursue the Uruk-hai across the plains. They use their tracking skills, urgently trying to save Merry and Pippin from danger. Mother Yang Rising, Legolas's alertness to the environment, as energy-forming knowledge is shown by his ability to track the Uruk-hai. Hero Yang, Aragorn's decisive actions as a formed knowledge structure, are shown as he takes the lead directing the group toward the enemy's path. Magician Yin Rising, Gimli's skills and humor as knowledge breaking down lightens the mood despite the dire situation. Monster Yin, the looming threat of Saruman as unformed energy, is shown by dark clouds and an ominous atmosphere that overshadows their pursuit. Lord of the Rings. Two Towers, Spirit Story, Frodo and Sam. The Spirit Story, The Two Towers. Frodo and Sam shows us how to overcome the unformed energy in a spirit with Sam and Frodo's journey through trials to reach Mordor. Mother Yang Rising. Sam, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by insisting they must control Gollum to guide them through Mordor. Hero Yang. Frodo, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by deciding to spare Gollum's life despite the risks he poses. Magician Yin Rising. Gollum, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by displaying the conflict within him, revealing his complexities and inner turmoil. Monster Yin. The dangers of Gollum, as unformed energy, is shown by his chaotic nature, always threatening to betray Sam and Frodo. In The Two Towers, the characters Sam, Frodo, Gollum, and Sauron exemplify the spiritual dynamics of the yin-yang cycle. Sam, as energy-forming knowledge, shows his determination in helping Frodo and developing a strong bond between them. Frodo, as a formed knowledge structure, faces the burden of the ring and pushes through hardships, showcasing his strength and resolve. Gollum, as knowledge breaking down, constantly shifts between his dual nature, wrestling with his darker impulses while guiding Sam and Frodo. Lastly, Sauron manifests as unformed energy, representing the chaotic threat of evil in their path. Together, they embody the ongoing struggle to transform chaos into knowledge. The four Yinyang characters, Mother, Yang Rising, Spring, Samwise. As energy-forming knowledge, Sam shows his loyalty and support for Frodo, inspiring him to continue on their perilous quest. Hero Yang, Summer, Frodo. As a formed knowledge structure, Frodo embodies the struggle against the burden of the ring, illustrating immense resilience in the face of overwhelming odds. Magician Yin Rising, Autumn, Gollum. As knowledge breaking down, Gollum represents the internal conflict within, wavering between aiding Frodo and yielding to his darker instincts. Monster Yin, Winter. Sauron. As unformed energy, Sauron embodies the chaotic and evil forces that threaten to corrupt and consume everything in their path. Lord of the Rings Spirit Story, Gollum. Sam and Frodo successfully capture Gollum, and Sam insists he must be bound and controlled. LOTR2 Spirit Story, Scene 3. Merry and Pippin flee from the orcs into Fangorn Forest. Orcs pursue them, a chaotic threat making their escape dangerous. They encounter Treebeard, who offers protection and friendship. Mother Yang Rising, Treebeard's friendship nurtures them. He shares the wisdom of the forest, forming knowledge. Hero Yang, Merry and Pippin's courage to flee. They seek safety despite overwhelming fear, a formed knowledge structure. Magician Yin Rising, the forest's influence offers comfort. It brings hope amidst chaos, as knowledge breaking down. Monster Yin, the orcish pursuit represents unformed energy as a destructive threat. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story, Dead Marshes. Frodo and Sam trek through the swampy terrain guided by the treacherous Gollum. They see ghastly faces of ancient warriors beneath the water as they carefully navigate the path to Mordor. Mother Yinyang Rising. Sam's support as energy-forming knowledge is shown by his constant encouragement to keep Frodo moving forward. Hero Yang. Frodo's focus as a formed knowledge structure is shown by his disciplined walk through the difficult terrain. Magician Yin Rising. Gollum's whispering as knowledge breaking down is shown by his attempts to sow doubt about their path. Monster Yin. The marsh faces as unformed energy is shown by the haunting destruction reflected in the water that threatens to pull them in. LOTR2 Spirit Story, Scene 4 Gandalf's Rebirth. Gandalf emerges in white as he returns from death. The group gathers, astonished by his transformation and newly acquired wisdom, bringing hope. Mother Yinyang Rising. Gandalf's return as energy-forming knowledge is shown by rejuvenating the spirits of those around him and offering them guidance. Hero Yang. Aragorn's response as a formed knowledge structure is shown by his immediate respect and recognition of Gandalf as a leader once more. Magician Yin Rising. Gandalf's insights into Saruman's betrayal as knowledge breaking down are shown by how he explains the nature of their current conflicts. Monster Yin. The influence of Saruman as unformed energy is shown by Gandalf's warning of the chaos that still threatens Middle-earth. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story Scene 5 Theoden. Gandalf confronts Grima and reveals the truth about Saruman's corruption. He breaks the spell of despair over Theoden, awakening Theoden to his duty and strength. Mother Yinyang Rising. Gandalf's guidance, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by rallying Theoden to stand against Saruman's corruption. Hero Yang. Theoden's renewal as a formed knowledge structure is shown by his decision to reclaim his sword and inspire the Rohirrim to defend their land. Magician Yin Rising. Gandalf, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by dispelling the lies and negativity that clouded Theoden's judgment. Monster Yin. Saruman, as unformed energy, is shown by the ongoing threat to Rohan and the need for Theoden to reclaim knowledge and leadership. Welcome to the Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story. Today we explore the Warg Riders' attack as Rohan's people ride towards Helm's Deep, escalating the tension and threat of war. Mother Yinyang Rising. The Rohirrim's unity and readiness as energy-forming knowledge is shown by their alertness and spirited rallying in preparation for battle. Hero Yang. Aragorn's leadership as a formed knowledge structure is shown by him guiding the troops to respond strategically to the ambush. Magician Yin Rising. The chaos of the attack as knowledge breaking down is shown by the uncoordinated attacks that disrupt the harmony of Rohan's ranks. Monster Yin. The Warg Riders, as unformed energy, is shown by their destructive force and unpredictability in the attack. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story, Scene 7, Helm's Deep. Theoden stands before the Rohirrim at Helm's Deep, presenting a rallying speech filled with urgency and determination. Mother Yinyang Rising. Theoden's speech, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by inspiring the Rohirrim to courageously prepare for battle. Hero Yang. The Rohirrim's resolve, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by their commitment to defend their homeland despite their fears. Magician Yin Rising. The tension in the air as knowledge breaking down is shown as soldiers grapple with their fears of the fight ahead. Monster Yin. The approaching Uruk-hai, as unformed energy, is shown by the chaos they will bring, representing a dark challenge to overcome. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story, Elves Arrive. Haldir leads a contingent of elves into the deep fortress of Helm's Deep. They stand alongside the weary men of Rohan to prepare for the coming battle. Mother Yinyang Rising. Haldir's arrival as energy-forming knowledge is shown by reinforcing the defensive position with elven archers. Hero Yang. The elven defenders, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by lining the wall with defenders. Magician Yin Rising. Haldir's tactical advantage as knowledge breaking down is shown by adjusting the defensive strategies of the men. Monster Yin. The Uruk-hai approach, as unformed energy, is shown by their silent, encroaching presence in the valley. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story Siege. The siege of Helm's Deep begins as the forces of Uruk-hai assault the walls. The intensity of the battle escalates as the Uruks breach the defenses, causing chaos. Mother Yinyang Rising. The Rohirrim, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by their unwavering commitment to protect their home despite overwhelming odds. Hero Yang. Aragorn, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by his calls to arms and actions to rally the defenders against the Uruks. Magician Yin Rising. The wall destruction as knowledge breaking down is shown by the disorder and destruction as the Uruk siege the wall, testing the defenders. Monster Yin. The Uruk-hai, as unformed energy, is shown by their relentless push and technology of destruction, overwhelming the wall and threatening to destroy Rohan. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story Charge. Theoden gives a rousing speech to the remaining soldiers as the dawn approaches. They mount their horses and charge out of the gate directly into the enemy lines. Mother Yang Rising, Theoden's speech as energy-forming knowledge is shown by inspiring the men with a sense of purpose. Hero Yang. Theoden's charge as a formed knowledge structure is shown by shattering the enemy's defensive posture. Magician Yin Rising. The charging cavalry, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by their disciplined advance into the fray. Monster Yin. The Uruk-hai victory, as unformed energy, is shown by the panic and fear among the soldiers before the speech. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story Eomer. Gandalf appears on the ridge with Eomer and a vast host of riders. He commands the light of the sun to blind the Uruks as the cavalry descends the hill. Mother Yang Rising. Eomer's presence, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by gathering the additional riders to join the fight. Hero Yang. The riders of Rohan, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by their synchronized movement down the hill. Magician Yin Rising. Gandalf's light as knowledge breaking down is shown by blinding the Uruk-hai and breaking their focus. Monster Yin. The Uruk's blindness as unformed energy is shown by their chaotic reaction to the intense light. Lord of the Rings Spirit Story, Last March. Treebeard calls and the Ents gather, stirred by the destruction wrought by Saruman. The Nets siege Isengard where the Ents assault Saruman's fortress and break the dam to release the river Isen. Yang Rising. The Ents, as energy-forming knowledge, are shown by taking decisive action against Saruman, breaking free from their stagnation to protect their realm. Hero Yang. Treebeard, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by leading the charge and showcasing the power of unity among the Ents. Magician. Yin Rising. The river Isen, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by the river cleansing Isengard. Monster Yin. Saruman's defenses, as unformed energy, are shown by the orcs desperately trying to defend against the Ents. Lord of the Rings 2 Spirit Story Faramir. Frodo and Sam witness a massive Oliphant marching through the landscape before being surrounded by Faramir and his rangers. The hobbits are apprehended and questioned by the men of Gondor as they hide near the Ithilien woods. Mother Yang Rising. Faramir's curiosity, as energy-forming knowledge, is shown by his questioning of the hobbits to learn their true purpose. Hero Yang. Frodo's defiance, as a formed knowledge structure, is shown by his attempt to protect the mission despite his capture. Magician Yin Rising. The Rangers, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by dismantling the hobbits' attempts to stay hidden. Monster Yin. The Oliphant, as unformed energy, is shown by representing the unexpected and destructive forces they must face in Middle-earth. Lord of the Rings Spirit Story Osgiliath. The hobbits are brought to the ruined city of Osgiliath just as it comes under attack from orcs. Gondorian soldiers frantically attempt to defend their positions while Frodo faces the immense pull of the ring during the battle. Mother Yang Rising. Sam's aid as energy-forming knowledge is shown by helping Frodo amidst the battle. Hero Yang. Frodo's resistance as a formed knowledge structure is shown by his struggle to keep the ring hidden while under assault. Magician Yin Rising. The orc bombardment, as knowledge breaking down, is shown by tearing apart the city walls and the defenders' lines. Monster Yin. The ring's pull as unformed energy is shown by the destructive mental pressure exerted on Frodo during the fight. Lord of the Rings Spirit Story, Sam's Speech. Sam delivers an inspiring speech to Frodo, reminding him of the good worth fighting for in their journey. We are shown the victorious Rohirrim and Ents, signifying their hard-fought win. Mother Yang Rising. Sam's words as energy-forming knowledge is shown by reminding Frodo of the importance of their actions and the hope they fight for. Hero Yang. The Rohirrim and the Ents as a formed knowledge structure are shown by their victories, symbolizing their triumph over darkness. Magician Yin Rising. The remnants of conflict as knowledge breaking down are shown by the aftermath of the battle, a moment of reflection on their cost and growth. Monster Yin. Saruman's lingering threat, as unformed energy, is shown by the uncertainty of the future even amidst their victory, representing ongoing challenges ahead. Increase spiritual knowledge at TheSpiritStory.app.